Shrimati Gopal Krishna Goswami Tamini Prabhupada Shaitamya Prakashabhiti Charang Shargapati Namaha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shrimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namini Namaste Saraswati Devim Gauravani Pacharine Nirvishesa Sunyavadi Paschachadesha Tarine. So we've heard from the Srimad Bhagavatam. Now we're going to hear from Chaitanya Charitamrita. We're going to talk a little about Balaram Tattva. It says that Brajendra Nanjana Jai Sachi Sutta Hoilo Jai Balaram Hoilo Nitai. Saint Balaram came as Lord Nityananda. Same Krishna 5,000 years ago. He came as son of Sachi Mata, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So Balaram also and Krishna, they're always together. You cannot separate them. So we're going to read from the chapter 5 of the Adilila, the glories of Lord Nityananda Balaram. That's the title. Om Jnana Timirandasya Gyanan Gyana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manovistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Juta Parakamalang Shri Gurung Vaishnavamscha Sirupam Sagrajatan Sahagana Raghunatan Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Sadvadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Sri Visakan Vitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishavano Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kipashindubhya evacha Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Sivasati Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya, Jai Nityananda. Jai Advaita Chandra, Jai Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Jai Jai Sri Chaitanya Jaya Nityananda. Jaya Advaita Chandra Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. So we're very happy to be here today Krishna Balaram Mandir, especially today being the appearance day of Lord Balaram. Srila Prabhupada, he says that the Krishna Balaram Mandir is established to prove to the whole world that the worship of Krishna and Balaram is no difference than worship of Gauranga and Nityananda. Hare Krishna. Many people in India know Lord Krishna, but not many know who is Gauranga Mahaprabhu. Not many also know who is Balaram, what to say of Lord Nityananda. But the Krishna Balaram Mandir is so unique in such a way to establish and tell the people in the world that yes, if you worship Krishna Balaram, you also worship Gauranga and Nityananda. Who 500 years ago came, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, none other than Krishna, or the combined personality of two personalities, Radha Krishna, Sri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nahi Anya. And Lord Balaram also came as Lord Nityananda. So it says that whenever Lord Krishna comes, Lord Balaram comes also. But sometimes Balaram is elder and sometimes Balaram is younger. It's like in the pastimes of Lord Ramachandra. Lakshman is none other than Lord Balaram. So Lord Balaram is none other than the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself. But he came as servitor. To be more precise, he is the Supreme Personality, the Supreme Servitor, Personality of Godhead. He's there to assist the Supreme Lord in all of his pastimes. And in the pastimes of Lord Ram and Lakshman, whatever Lord Ram says, Lakshman will do. And but he did not like, even though it was against his will, especially when Lord Ram asked Lakshman to bring Sita to the fire. Because Sita Devi, even though it was not the real Sita that Ravana took, but to show an example, because no one can touch anyone's wife except the husband, and somehow Sita Devi was kidnapped and was brought to the kingdom of Ravana. And when Ram, incognito one night, he heard one of the persons, washerman, he was chastising the wife. He said, I'm not like henpeck, like Ram. So in this way, Lord Ram, he does not have any other choice except to vanish Sita Devi. And it was Lakshman who was asked to bring Sita Devi to the fire. So he was in great pain. This pastimes is full of pain, Lord Ram's pastimes. That Lakshman promised that I will never experience this kind of pain again. I don't want to be like this. So in the future incarnation of Lord Balaram is that he is elder. In Lord Nityananda, he's like 20 years or something. in Lord Nityananda's pastime, he was like a servitor also, but he was always joyful, never becoming angry. So we're going to read here from the glories of Lord Nityananda Balaram. And this is very interesting because the chapter is named Lord Nityananda Balaram. Yeah, there are three Rams, actually. Lord Balaram, Ramachandra, and Parasuram. So when we chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, some says this is about Ramachandra, and some says this is Balaram. Prabhupada says there is no difference. One time in Kumbh Mela, there was an argument between devotees. Madhudvish Prabhu was saying that there is no difference between Balaram and Krishna. And then Yamuna Mataji says, there is a difference. Prabhupada says there is no difference. It's only the bodily construction, the difference. Krishna is blackish, blue. And Lord Balaram is whitish, like crystal. And so Yamuna Mataji says there is a difference between Balaram and Krishna, because only Krishna can enjoy Radharani. Balaram cannot. So they went to Tamal Krishna Maharaj and they said, who is right? Balaram and Krishna is no difference. According to Madhudvish, he was a sannyasi also at that time. And Yamuna Mataji says, no, there is a difference. Because Balaram cannot enjoy Radharani. Only Krishna can enjoy Radharani. So they went to Prabhupada because Tamal Krishna Maharaj, he cannot figure out who is right also. So he told this to Prabhupada. So Prabhupada was told what Madhudvish Prabhu says. Yes, that is right. There is no difference between Krishna and Balaram. And then Tamal Krishna Maharaj says, but Yamuna Mataji says there is a difference because Krishna is the only enjoyer of Radharani and no one else can enjoy. So there is a difference between Balaram and Krishna. He says, that is right. And then Tamal Krishna Maharaj says, well, both of them cannot be right. And Prabhupada says, that is right. And then Tamal Krishna Maharaj says, then who is right? You decide. That was the reply of Srila Prabhupada. It is explained that the incarnations of the Supreme Lord, they're all equal, unlimited. But the original candle is Lord Krishna. So Prabhupada gave an example, just like in a room full of candles, the original candle has the light. And this original candle is used to lit up the room full of candles. And all of the candles have the same power. In science, we call it one candela. One candela, right? He's a scientist here. So the first candle that was lit up by using the first candle that has original light, that was Balaram. Then after that, it's spread. The first quadruple expansion of the Supreme Lord, Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, and Aniruddha. So this Sankarshan is none other than Balaram. Then another Sankarshan expanded from the original Sankarshan called Maha Sankarshan, where all the different expansions of the Supreme Lord Narayan forms in the Vaikuntha planets. These are expansions of Mahasankarshan. And then the expansions of the Mahapurush or the Purusha avatars is another Sankarshan. This is where all the incarnations come from. Vrindavan is an expansion of Balaram. Where we are right now, this Boma Vrindavan is none different than the Goloka Vrindavan. This is an expansion of Lord Balaram to serve, to give support to the pastimes of Lord Krishna. The different paraphernalias that Lord Krishna used in his pastimes, like the bed, the bugle, the flute, the clothings, even the Brahman thread, that is also an expansion of Lord Balaram. Ananta, Ananta says, Sankarsan, Ananta says no difference. Ananta says is the one who is holding the universe on his hoods. He's always glorifying the Supreme Lord unlimitedly with his unlimited mouths, never tiring, eternally. So Balaram, he is very special in such a way that he never leaves Krishna alone, even in the forest, even in dreams. He's always thinking of Krishna, and sometimes when he dreams, he will be talking about Krishna. He serves Lord Krishna in different mellows or rasas, as we've explained in these different paraphernalias. This is in Santaras. Dasharas, he's there always to serve always Lord Krishna. In Sakiras also, he's always there to protect. It's a mixture of Vatsalya, protection, and also in Madhurya, he expanded himself as Ananga Manjari. Lord Balaram, he is also known as Sankarsan because of combining the two families. Both of them were son of Vasudev. Vasudev, from the womb of Devaki, because they were being under Kamsa's atrocity. So he's afraid that Balaram also will be killed after the 6 different anarthas were killed. Vasudev transferred from the womb of Devaki. Actually, Lord Krishna transferred, yes. The father is Vasudev to the womb of Rohini. Rohini was under the care of Nanda Maharaj. They're in the same dynasty. But 2 Vamsas, 2 family members, one is Kshatriya and one is Vaishya. The family of Balaram is in the family of Kshatriya, and the family of Krishna is in the family of Vaishya. So to combine both, he is named as Sankarshan. Balaram is a Swamsa expansion of the Lord, and therefore there is no difference in potency between Krishna and Balaram, Prabhupada says. The only difference is their bodily structure. We're going to read a little bit here. There are 2, these 2 are one and the same identity. They differ only in form. Lord Balaram is the first bodily expansion of Krishna, and he assists in Lord Krishna's transcendental pastimes. So even though they're equal or the same, but one is stronger than the other one. So who is stronger, Balaram or Krishna? But Balaram is the elder brother. Ultimately, even though Balaram means Bala means strength, and Rama means pleasure, source of pleasure. In the Hare Krishna Mahamantra, the Rama means he is the reservoir of pleasure. And Bala means not just strength, because there are two kinds of strength, material strength and spiritual strength. One can be a Mr. Universe, very strong, big body, nice, through exercise and pumping in the gym. But if one, even though has very strong body, but spiritually very weak, is not really strong. Strength means, Prabhupada says, also intelligence. When one is strong spiritually, his intelligence also is very sharp. He can able to sway or be able to not to become succumbed by Maya or the external energy. If one is very intelligent spiritually, that means he's also spiritually very strong. So yes, in our Krishna Balaram deities, the Murtis, Balaram's arm is resting on the shoulder of Krishna. Of course, Krishna is the original. He's the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So all the strength comes from him. This is one of his opulences, all strength. Even though Balaram is the same, very strong, but nevertheless, he always also depends on Krishna. That sometimes when they have a play, when they're doing some games, Krishna and Balaram will be carried on the shoulder of Krishna. So even though Balaram always serving Krishna, but sometimes you will see also Krishna massaging Balaram's lotus feet. You ever seen that picture? Reciprocation between Balaram and Krishna. Lord Balaram is the original guru. So we're going to read here. Lord Balaram is the original guru. He's the Adi Guru. Same with Lord Nityananda. So our spiritual master is a representative of Lord Balaram or Lord Nityananda. And the duty of the spiritual master is also to serve, not just to take. Their taking of service is their service. We are meant to serve the spiritual master, but they don't need to be served. They are self-satisfied. It is for our own benefit if we serve the spiritual master. That when we serve the spiritual master, he's allowing us to serve him as his service. It is not that he's the one who gets the benefit, but who gets the benefit? We got the service. We got the benefit. Krishna doesn't need to be served by Lord Balaram, but just to show an example that even though he's also the Supreme Lord, he serves Krishna. So let's hear from the Chaitanya Charitamrita, okay? I'm just going to read the translation. Text 134. Thus, Lord Nityananda has unlimited incarnations. In transcendental emotions, he calls himself a servant of Lord Chaitanya. Sometimes he serves Lord Chaitanya as his guru, sometimes as his friend, and sometimes as his servant. Just as Lord Balaram played with Lord Krishna in these three different moods in Braj. Playing like a bull, Lord Balaram fights with Krishna head to head, and sometimes Lord Krishna massages the feet of Lord Balaram. He considers himself a servant and knows Krishna to be his master. Thus, he regards himself as a fragment of his plenary portion. Acting just like ordinary boys, they played like roaring bulls as they fought each other, and they imitated the calls of various animals. This and the following quotation are from the Bhagavatam, 11th chapter of the 10th canto, text 40, and chapter 15, text 14. Sometimes when Lord Krishna's elder brother, Lord Balaram, felt tired after playing and laying his head on the lap of a cowherd boy, Lord Krishna himself served him by massaging his feet. Who is this mystic power, and where has she come from? Is she a demigod or a demoness? She must be the illusory energy of my master, Lord Krishna. For who else can bewilder me? What is the value of throne to Lord Krishna, the master of various planetary systems, except the dust of his lotus feet under crowned heads? That dust makes the holy places sacred, and even Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, Lakshmi, and myself, who are the portions of his plenary portion, eternally carry that dust on our heads. Purport: when the Kauravas, to flatter Baladev so that he would become their ally, spoke ill of Sri Krishna, Lord Baladev became angry and spoke this verse. Next text. Lord Krishna alone is the supreme controller, and all others are his servants. They dance as he makes them do so. Thus, Lord Chaitanya is also the only controller. All others are his associates or servants. So, Lord Balaram considers Lord Krishna as his master. Same with Lord Nityananda. But the difference between Lord Nityananda and Lord Balaram is that Lord Nityananda never gets angry. Did he ever get angry when he was hit by the pots, Jagai and Madai? Lord Balaram got angry when Yamuna did not come. This is to show his mercy. So, similarly, we are a big family in this movement. Our main father is Srila Prabhupada. So, in this way, we should learn how to serve each other, just like Lord Balaram serving Lord Krishna, or Lord Nityananda serving Lord Chaitanya. As Mukundadat Prabhu was saying, that some are seniors, some are juniors, and some are in comparison to our role that we are playing, are less than us. But we should learn how to serve everyone, not just those who are seniors. We should serve also the one who is equal to us of what to say. We should learn how to serve also those who are junior to us. This is the movement whereby Srila Prabhupada established to save the entire humanity. To give them, everyone, Krishna consciousness, irregardless of what is their position. Lord Nityananda is the same. He didn't consider who is qualified or not qualified. Actually, he wanted to give his mercy to those who are most unqualified. And this is our position. Our position is that we are the most unqualified. That is why we are here. We're just trying to become qualified. That someday we'll be able to also get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Lord Nityananda. It is says that one cannot enter into the pastimes of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu without getting the mercy of Lord Nityananda. So similarly, one cannot enter into the pastimes of Lord Krishna without pleasing or serving Lord Balaram. Without knowing who is Lord Balaram, we'll not be able to know who is Lord Krishna. Of course, before Lord Nityananda is the 6 Goswamis. We have to learn how to also understand their position or get their mercy. Then Lord Nityananda, then Lord Chaitanya, and then Radha and Krishna. We should learn the way how to become humble and dedicated, just like Lord Balaram or Lord Nityananda, the way they serve Lord Krishna or Lord Chaitanya. We should learn how to become humble and dedicated in our service to our spiritual master. It is not possible to go back home, back to Godhead without pleasing, with utmost humility and dedication towards our spiritual master. There is no shortcut in going back home, back to Godhead. The way Lord Balaram is showing us and Lord Nityananda is showing us. Definitely the subject matter of spiritual realization is very difficult. Prabhupada mentions in the Bhagavad Gita, in that verse that tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadakshanti te jnanam jnanena tattvadarshina. That one should, with humility, with submission, inquire from the bona fide spiritual master and render service unto him at the same time. If we do that, then because he has realized the truth, then he will also give us the mercy. But at the same time, we should also learn how to serve each other. Because if we learn how to serve each other with pure intention, with humility, with no motivation, then the loving exchange will become so sweet and very attractive that others also will become attracted to come and join, be part of the big family of this Hare Krishna movement. And those who will be attracted to join, they will also ask others to come and join to the same process. In this way, Lord Balaram will be pleased. It says that whatever problems or anxiety or anything that we may have, troubles, we can reveal it to Lord Balaram. Lord Balaram is so merciful. It's like Lord Nityananda, and He'll be able to solve all of our problems, materially or spiritually. Of course, one should not just ask help if one has material problems. Everyone has material problems. But if one asks help to solve spiritual problems, automatically material problems will be solved. There is no need of extra endeavor. So Balaram is just a great example for us to follow. How to be humble, how to be fearless. How to be fearless in giving others Krishna consciousness. How to be fearless in engaging others in Krishna consciousness. We wish to express to the best of our ability Krishna consciousness to others, and Lord Balaram also will be able to help us in doing so, because Balaram means strength. I'm going to read a few more verses. Otherwise, if there's any questions. His elders, such as Lord Nityananda, Advaita Acharya, and Srivas as well as his other devotees, whether his juniors, equals, or superiors, are all his associates who help him in his pastimes. Lord Gauranga fulfills his aims with their help. Sri Advaita Acharya and Sri Nityananda Prabhu, who are plenary parts of the Lord, are his principal associates. With these two, the Lord performs his pastimes in various ways. Actually, Lord Balaram became, he wanted to be Lord Krishna one day. This was told also, I've heard by Gaur Govinda Maharaj, that one day he wanted to become Lord Krishna, that he borrowed the peacock feather and the flute of Lord Krishna. And because he wanted Lord Krishna to just take a little rest, don't go to the forest this time. But then, at that time also, Kangsha, he sent one of his demons, Keshi demon, the donkey demon. So, donkey demon, Keshi, asked, oh, how do I know who is Krishna? What does he look like? Well, it's very easy. He's the only one who's wearing peacock feather on his head, and he's the one who's has a flute. He's always accompanied by his flute. If you see him, he is the one. So these pastimes happen after Govardhan Puja, after Krishna killed Sankashura and Aristasura. So Balaram asked Krishna for his peacock feather, and he wants to play as Krishna for one day. So he went to the forest, and he was happy to be Krishna for one day. But then Keshi, the Keshi demon, spotted this boy who was walking with a flute and peacock feather on his head. So he decided, I'm going to get rid of this boy. This is the one that Kangsha asked me to get rid of. So he charged so fast, running so fast, and as soon as he reached Balaram, Balaram got kicked so hard. He got thrown out, it says, for a long distance. And Balaram was crying, he says. He says, what is this? I'm just asking Krishna his flute and his peacock feather for a day, and this is what I get? So much trouble. Actually, Casey thought that Krishna was killed already, but he didn't know that it was Balaram, and Balaram has so much strength at the same time. So Balaram went home, and he gave back the peacock feather and the flute to Krishna. He says, no way, I'm not going to borrow this anymore from you. You can have it. So this is Balaram. He has this mood that he wants to play as Krishna, but somehow he's not able to withstand or stand the pressure or the kick of Keshi, that he promised he will not become any more Balaram, like Krishna. Sorry. So see, Balaram always chants Krishna's glories, that he always narrates Krishna's pastimes, that sometime he will turn blue. This is what happens. Balaram is so merciful also with his brother Krishna that in the age of Kali they come out to the streets in the form of Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra. For those who does not have the fortune to come to the mandir and have darshan of Krishna Balaram and Gaur-Nitai, Lord Balaram and Jagannath and Subhadra, whether you like it or not, they will give their mercy. How much more merciful the Supreme Lord is. Forcing themselves to give their darshan. Because it is says that anyone who comes or sees the Lord being pulled on the day of Ratha Yatra will attain liberation. Whether you like it or not, whatever you're doing, whether you know what's going on or you don't know what's going on, you still get the mercy of Lord Balaram, Lord Jagannath, and Subhadra. So entering Brajaras is not possible without able to attain the mercy of Lord Balaram. Today we should pray on the mercy of Lord Balaram. Somehow, whether we are qualified to receive it or not, but it is good to ask for His mercy today. Lord Balaram is so merciful, especially to the most fallen. We should ask Balaram to give us the intelligence in order to help others and to serve his servants. Serving the spiritual master is very good, but serving the servants of the spiritual master is better. One time there was a story of Srila Prabhupada in Mayapur. There were two of his secretaries, they were arguing, and they're almost shouting at each other. And Harisori was asked by Prabhupada, go and find out what's going on. And so he found out that one of the secretaries is very sick. And so he was asking the other secretary that, in order for me to get well very fast, is that I can only eat Prabhupada's Mahaprasad, nothing else, the same diet as Prabhupada. And the other secretary says, no, you cannot have this, because what about the other devotees? And so, Prabhupada was told by Harisori that this is going on. So Prabhupada says, bring both of them to me. Bring both of them to me. So the other secretary was saying, Prabhupada, I cannot eat any of the other spicy food stuff. I can only survive by eating your Mahaprasad. And in this way, I get well soon. And the other devotee says, no, he cannot have all the Mahaprasad, because Mahaprasad is for everyone. The Prabhupada says, give all of my Mahaprasad to him only. If you give all of my Mahaprasad to him, he get well soon, then he can serve me immediately. So which means that by serving the servants of Srila Prabhupada, then it is better than just serving oneself or serving Guru. Because he's thinking, I'm serving my Guru by just giving this Mahaprasad to everyone. No. So similarly, in our movement, this is the mood of Lord Balaram, Lord Nityananda, is a serving mood, humility. We should, as much as possible, pray for the mercy of Lord Nityananda to give us intelligence how to serve others. We should be able to serving the superiors or encourage them in their service by setting example, by having them us see how we serve others. Even the superiors become encouraged by the juniors, how they serve others. And similarly, we should try to serve everyone, especially those pilgrims. These are very rare personalities who come here. We don't know who they are. We may look like not looking pakha like us, wearing nice dhotis or saris, but we don't know who they are. Maybe they are demigods coming here, having darshan of Gaurnitai, Lord Balaram, Krishna, Radhesham. So we should try to extend ourselves a little bit. Krishna and Balaram will be more pleased if we extend ourselves in serving others. Not just devotees, but public also who's coming here. And in this way, they become very, very pleased. Hare Krishna. Any questions? Yes, sir.
This was given to me just now.
You can give it to me if you like. I can read it, so you don't have to double it. When will be honeypot breaking festival in celebration of Lord Balaram's birthday? Could you please announce this now at the end of class? It just happened. You are late. 2 days ago in the Gurukul. We used to have this here, but then we transferred over there. Our real celebration of Balaram's appearance day is a chanting of Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If you break the pot from your heart, it will be oozing and it will be flowing out unlimitedly. That is the breaking of the pot from your heart. The mercy of Lord Balaram. You have a question?
Maharaj, you said that anyone who sees Rath Yatra like that.
Yes. Anyone who sees the Lord Balaram, Jagannath and Subhadra at the time of Rath Yatra will go back home, back to Godhead.
One lifetime or?
No. Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he says that at least minimum 3 lifetimes before you can go back home, back to Godhead. For others, many millions of lifetimes. A person who's eating non-veg and he sees Lord Jagannath and Baladev Subhadra, who knows? But he'll get liberated one day. Why is it 3 lifetimes? Because when we chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra,